Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Monday, October 5th, 2015, around 6:52 in the morning, Belleville, Massachusetts. Sun's out, going to be a nice day, around 61 today, no clouds, which is good. Kind of a warm-up this week, and we could top out at 70 on Wednesday and stuff, but this is where it should be this time of year. It's not like November or December where unusual weather. The leaves are continuing to fall, change color. We're a little bit behind because of the damp weather. No killing frost right now in the Merrimack Valley of Massachusetts or the Boston area, which is good news. Some news to report. UMass Lowell Riverhawks hockey team beat New Brunswick in an exhibition game by the score of 3-2. Only 4 more days into the 2015-2016 UMass Lowell Riverhawks season starts. United in blue, and the UMass Lowell Riverhawks hockey games and men's and women's basketball games have signed a long-term contract extension with ESPN 900 New Hampshire and 980 WCAP Lowell. Everybody gets it to continue broadcasting Riverhawks hockey games and basketball games. So that's good news. Happy World Teachers Day and happy International No Prostitution Day. And 18 years ago today was the first ever WWE Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood pay-per-view in St. Louis between The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. It was a great match, and it was a debut of Kane. And when Kane came in, Vince McMahon, who did his last WWE pay-per-view announcing, says, "That's gotta be Kane." That's about it on that. And my first video subject blog of the day is about the predictions of the 2015 Major League Baseball playoffs and who's going to win the World Series. It's that time of year again, October baseball. 20 Major League Baseball teams have been eliminated. They won't be participating in the postseason. That includes the Boston Red Sox, who are out of the playoffs, and other teams. And here are the 10 teams that are surviving. And here are the predictions I'm making for the 2015 Major League Baseball postseason. Tomorrow night, October 6th, is the wild card game between the Houston Astros and New York Yankees at the Bronx, New York. That game's going to be on ESPN with Dan Shulman and John Kruk calling it. And my prediction for this game, the New York Yankees will beat the Houston Astros. Wednesday on TBS is the National League wild card game between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates, and it's going to be called by Ernie Johnson and Ron Darling and Cal Ripken Jr. I'm predicting the Chicago Cubs beat the Pittsburgh Pirates. And then the predictions for the American League Division Series, which start Thursday. It's going to be the Kansas City Royals facing off against the New York Yankees. That's going to be on FS1. And one game is going to be on Major League Baseball Network. Joe Buck and Hal Reynolds and Tom Verducci and Ken Rosenthal will probably be assigned to Kansas City, New York Yankees series. And I'm predicting the Kansas City Royals beat the New York Yankees in about 4 games. And another American League Division Series will be the Texas Rangers facing off against the Toronto Blue Jays. I'm predicting the Toronto Blue Jays win that series in 5 games. And calling that series for the Toronto Blue Jays and Texas Rangers will be Matt Vasgersian and John Smoltz for FS1 and Major League Baseball Network. And in the National League Division Series, which starts Friday on TBS, the first series is the St. Louis Cardinals against the Chicago Cubs, I'm predicting. And that's going to be called by Brian Anderson, Dennis Eckersley, and Jamie Maggio. She's just going to be sideline reporter. And I'm predicting the Chicago Cubs beat the St. Louis Cardinals in 5 games. And the other National League Division Series is the New York Mets against the Los Angeles Dodgers, which is going to be called by Ernie Johnson and Ron Darling and Cal Ripken Jr. and Matt Weiner, who's going to be the sideline reporter. I'm predicting the New York Mets win this series in 5 games because on Clayton Kershaw, the Dodgers ace pitcher, and Zach Greinke have not had good postseasons. And, you know, I have a feeling that the Mets could be that team of destiny and stuff. And now the American League Championship Series, which will be on Fox Sports 1. It's going to be the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Kansas City Royals. I'm predicting the Toronto Blue Jays win this series in 6 games. And the National League Championship Series, it will be the Chicago Cubs against the New York Mets. I'm predicting the Chicago Cubs win the National League Championship Series in 7 games. And then the World Series is going to be the Toronto Blue Jays facing off against the Chicago Cubs. All games are going to be on Fox. Sorry, I have a cold. And I'm predicting Chicago Cubs win the World Series in 6 games, because in the movie 1989, Back to the Future Part 2, they say Cubs win the World Series in 2015, and they say beat Miami, but Miami's not in the American League, so that was a spoiler in my opinion and stuff. So I think the Chicago Cubs will finally break the 107-year drought of winning, being without the World Series and stuff. I just have that feeling the Cubs are going to win the World Series. That's what the movie Back to the Future Part 2 said. And that's about it on this video blog. I'll be back later, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. 2 more video blogs. One is about my take if an NFL team could work full-time in London, England. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about the voice of the WWE, Michael Cole. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Brennan guy. Molly Rosenblatt of Fox 35 rocks and has nice legs. Amy Swansea of Weast 2 rocks and has nice legs. And Elizabeth Hart is so stunning. She has nice legs as well, and I'm a big Elizabeth Hart fan. I'm an Elizabeth Hart guy as well. And in the words of Sean Lucha, get out! See you later!